Hello, everyone. At Sommo, we frequently conduct user research for our clients, and one of our latest discoveries, and a real lifesaver, has been the AI features of Typeform. This video will show you how we use it and what results we get. I'll demonstrate using an example of research on our potential clients. Creating a prompt for AI in Typeform consists of 3 steps, so don't rush to enter all the data into the first window. Let's start by filling out the information in the first step. Keep in mind there is a 256 character limit that you can't exceed. In the second step, I can add specific questions to define the task for the AI more accurately. However, I suggest challenging the AI by not adding any additional questions to see how well it can generate them on its own. So I'll simply click Continue. In the third field, as you can see, Typeform has already filled in information using the website domain I used during registration. However, I'd like to add a bit more detail. I'm getting impatient and ready to click Generate Questions. 10 to 9 to 8 to 7 to 6, and we're done. It took less than 10 seconds for Typeform to generate the questions for our research. Let's see what questions it came up with. The first question is, what are your main concerns when choosing a web development vendor for your wellness and fitness organization? Not bad. It's an open-ended question that doesn't impose any limits, allowing respondents to share what first comes to mind. The second question is, how important is the speed of website or app development to you? Here, Typeform used a multiple-choice format. You can add your options, decide whether multiple selections are allowed, limit the number of choices, for example, to 2 or 3, and mark the question as required. You can also shuffle the options, add an other choice, or adjust the layout to include images or videos. The third question is, what features are essential for your website or app development needs? Typeform suggests keeping this question open-ended, which might be appropriate. However, I recommend not overusing open-ended questions, as users and potential clients usually have limited time. Providing some options to guide their responses is better, and adding an other option below is better. The fourth question is, in which country is your wellness and fitness organization located? I like the drop-down list where users can select their country. To keep the list manageable, you can edit it to fit your target market. Don't forget to mark necessary fields as required. Typeform also offers a more user-friendly alphabetical ordering for the list. The fifth question is, what budget range do you typically allocate for web development projects? Once again, it's a multiple-choice question, and I agree that a single selection from the options is best. However, I can adjust the values, starting at $2,000 instead of $1,000, or even remove the first option entirely. The sixth question is, how familiar are you with the concepts of no-code, low-code, and AI in web development? I like the question content, but want to diversify the response format. Typeform offers over 10 response types, such as star ratings, rating scales with options, net promoter score, or opinion scales. The seventh question was unexpected. I'm not sure how Typeform guessed that our users often have prior experience, but it's valuable because many come to our studio after negative past development experiences. For the eighth question, Typeform begins guiding users toward our partnership offer, but it does so gently, asking if they are open to long-term collaboration or a one-time project. In the final question, Typeform does what I asked. It thanks our users and asks if there are any questions we didn't cover. However, there are separate pages, welcome and ending, that I can customize, adding my images or colors. Typeform allows you to upload your brand kit, which you can use for all your surveys and research. But this is available only on the paid plan. So let's go back and add a welcome page. I highly recommend taking the time to communicate the value of your research to your users, because only then will they reciprocate by participating. You can also change the button text to enable or disable the time estimate, which is calculated automatically. You can add an image or video that helps users better understand the purpose of your research or makes it more engaging. Typeform offers flexible image settings. You can change the layout, for example, to a side-by-side format. Adjust the focus, center your images, tweak settings, and add alt text because Google ranks Typeform forms quite well. Next, I want to create an ending page. Here you can also add images or videos. For example, you can redirect users from the form to your website on the paid plan. Overall, you can also change the theme. Choose colors that better match your website style or corporate branding. You can add your brand kit only with the paid plan. Since I'm on the free plan, I'm sticking with the simple blue theme. You can also add or remove share buttons that allow your users to share the survey on social media. Make sure to check how your form looks on mobile, as mobile users now outnumber desktop users in almost every field. Come up with a name for your survey. Your users won't see it, but it will help you stay organized in your workspace. Finally, you can publish your survey and copy the link to share it with your users via social media, email, or direct messaging. Here's what the finished survey looks like. I think it's great. I suggest filling out all the answers to see how the results will appear. To do this, we go back to the Typeform account and see that the responses are displayed in the workspace. Click on the Results tab, and you can see the total number of responses and a table with the answers. If you did tests that you don't want displayed, or that might skew your statistics, you can delete them. When you have a lot of responses, you'll be able to select specific ones and download them for your team members. An important note, in the free plan, you can collect only 10 responses, so be careful when testing. For larger studies, you'll likely find the filters and tags features useful. I hope this video helps you with your marketing research. And remember, the best way to create an app or website for your company is to reach out to the Sommo team, who can do it 10 times faster and cheaper.